Xabi Alonso has been on absolute fire this season with Bayer Leverkusen, and with Jurgen Klopp announcing his leave in Liverpool at the end of the season.
I will leave the club.
To be honest, I can't think of a much perfect match than Xabi Alonso returning to Liverpool. So will he have a success story like Klopp, or will we have an absolute stinkfest like his former teammate Stevie G? Let's try and find out. Jumping straight in, Xabi Alonso's tactics are very similar to that of Jurgen Klopp, and that is using the Gegenpress, where he is going to try and get the midfielders up the pitch, win the ball back, and get straight onto the attack. No sitting around. This is the team we are currently got. However, we are going to be changing up to a 3-4-2-1, which is Xabi Alonso's most played formation so far this season. Here we go. It does need some improvements, not too many, but it definitely needs some. Definitely being in the midfield instead of Szoboszlai. I don't think he needs an attacking midfielder. He needs someone deeper. At the minute, of course, he has got Xhaka, who is playing absolutely out of his head. Another interesting thing I have done is move Trent into midfield, supporting whoever is going to be there. I think he can just be outstanding. Then, of course, we need a left-sided centre-back, and also I think a new right mid / right wing back. And straight away Hincapie has signed. Obviously Xabi Alonso is very used to him already from his time at Leverkusen, so he could be amazing at that centre back position. Second in, and I was contemplating a lot of players here. However, I think Xabi Alonso will choose Paulinho to go into that middle. He's got the Premier League experience already, and he's an absolutely tremendous player. And the biggest signing, I believe, has to be the one and only Frimpong. I think he's just going to be absolutely tremendous. I think he could light the Premier League up. He's an absolute outstanding player. And of course, here's the team after. It's actually looking absolutely mental. We've only actually let one player go this season. That is Thiago. I just think he's too old now. He's an absolutely amazing player, but it's probably his time to go. And starting the season, we are kicking off against Chelsea. So let's see what Xabi Alonso can do in quite a big, tough game for him. It's the second half, 0-0. As you can see, nothing much has really happened. Just the 2 shots for Liverpool and 1 for Chelsea. It's been quite a boring game. And it's a nice cross. That's in. It's Van Dijk scoring the first goal of Xabi Alonso's career at Liverpool. It's just written, isn't it? The club captain getting the first goal. And there we go. It ends on a 1-0 win for Liverpool in his first game. You can't really ask for much better, to be honest. That is not the news we want to hear. Andrew Robertson has been injured for 7 weeks. That is not great.
Whoa, hold up. You haven't liked the video yet. You also haven't subscribed. So please, make sure you do that or I will get Hasbulla on the case.
And there we go. The first month has ended. Obviously a win against Chelsea, a draw to Bournemouth, and a win against Newcastle. The second month has gone well, but not as well. We obviously picked up a first loss against Aston Villa, but they are an outstanding team. A win against Wolves, a draw to Milan, a win against West Ham, and another huge 3-0 win against Tottenham, and also beaten Wigan at 2-1 in the Cup. Now into October, we beat Barcelona in the Champions League, followed up by a loss to Brighton, a win against Everton, which is of course class, another win in the Champions League, a draw against Nottingham, and a horrible loss to Arsenal. November was a very long month. We drew against Luton, another win in the Champions League. I think we are easily through that group, especially beating Barcelona at the end of the month, and 2 other big victories there against Brentford and of course Man City. December was an absolutely ridiculous month. However, we have come out of that pretty good, I can't lie. The only loss we picked up there was against Arsenal, of course, unfortunately. So far, Xabi Alonso's career has started off amazing at Liverpool, but can he keep it going? Just a little message from Jota saying he wants to dip. I mean, he can do it if he wants to. I'm not really using him, so feel free. Probably just go and play some FIFA anyway, to be fair. Because Jota is going, I have signed a huge player in Matoma. I think he can fill that position perfectly. He's got that experience behind him. And there goes Jota, funnily enough, to Bayer Leverkusen for a ridiculous 85 million. And we did end January without a single win. Not great. Hopefully bouncing back in Feb, and we did a little bit, but we did again lose to Arsenal. Why is it always them? Honestly. Finishing up March, and it looks like we are through to the next stage of the Champions League and some decent results in the Premier League. A draw against City, so far we've had a win and a draw against them, which you can't complain about at all. April was a ridiculously busy month, but they have still come out on top, beating Barcelona in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, so they are straight away through to the semis and decently doing in the Prem. Here we go, the semi-final of the Champions League in his first season. That is already, even if we go out now, you cannot complain at that at all. I wonder if he'll be able to do a Klopp and replicate the Champions League win in just his first season. I highly doubt it, but you never know. So, I mean, you say this is a good play, and it is. It's Mo Salah straight away, 1-0. There's no way. It is, it's 2. It's Darwin Núñez, 2-0 against Inter. Ooh, nice play. Go on, Trent. Trent, he's done it. 3-0. That surely sealed it off against Inter. 3-0. Trent scored a huge goal. Yeah, there you go. 3-0. Away from home. That sets us up well. The league is looking basically wrapped up, but you never know. If we can defeat Tottenham here and Arsenal lose their games, we do have a good chance of actually winning the Premier League straight away. There we go. Let's just give this a quick sim, see what we can do. Hopefully we get a result. That's 2-1. That's too bad. But hey, it's looking like we got 3rd, maybe 4th place. Definitely Champions League. Into the semi-final of the Champions League. Here we go, at home. Can we put a nail in the coffin and absolutely smash them? We can't. We actually lose, but it doesn't matter. We're into the final, and it's either between Real Madrid, of course, or Atletico. And there we go. There's the league wrapped up. Arsenal have unfortunately won, but it does look like we will get Champions League. And here we go. Xabi Alonso getting Liverpool into the final just by itself in his first season is outstanding. But can he finish the job and seal it for his former club against his other former club? We shall see. 0-0 at half time. Not much going on really. Need to push on and get this win. It's looking like, unless we get a winner here, it's 0-0. It's going extra time. Unbelievable. It's going to pens. It's actually going to pens. Surely unless... No, that's it. It is actually going to pens. Come on. And it's Joselu with the first one. He's scored it. Who's going to be first up for Liverpool? It is Trent. Surely he's going to nail that. He has. David Alaba. Oh, there's no doubt. Surely he's got it. He has indeed. Darwin Núñez. This is sketchy. He's actually missed it. Darwin, what are you doing? Oh, they've got Osimhen. They've actually got Osimhen. He's scored it as well. Cody Gakpo. Oh, he hasn't. It's over, surely. It's down to Toni Kroos. And he scored. That's it. It's over. They got so far. They just bottled it at the last hurdle. It's on pens, but Xabi Alonso should have had his team finishing that in the game. But hey, look, in the first season at his club, he has managed to get them to a Champions League final and to also secure Champions League for next season to hopefully be able to push on even more.